What's up, y'all? It's your girl B, and we are back with another video. Now this video is going to be a little different, a little bit of different content that I normally post, but I did say in my last Q&A that I was going to make a video on my locs. So this is going to be my 15-year journey, my 15-year loc journey. Now y'all, July, I think it was July 3rd or between July 3rd and July 5th. That's my anniversary, my loc-iversary. And so that will make it 16 years this year that I have been growing my hair, y'all. Like, could y'all believe it? Oh. So this is gonna be a loc tag slash, you know, just basically how my journey has been. So as you can see, this is how long my hair is. So I had my very first trim, like ever. I had never cut my locs. I had my very first trim last year in September, and I'm going to insert a video of how much hair that I cut off. So it was, my locs, they were like right below my butt, and it was annoying. Like, I could not stand it. I'm always sitting on it, it's always getting caught in something. Like, it was just so annoying. So I was like, I think like if I just cut it like maybe right above my butt, then that'll be like, you know, it'll be, you know, I could deal with it. And so I finally did trim. That was about like 4, 5, maybe 6 inches off. And so it is above my butt now, but I mean, it's still long, it's still annoying, but it is what it is. So let's get into this loc tag. Okay, so the first question, where is it? Okay, so the first question is, do I remember the specific moment that I decided to lock? Do you remember the specific moment you decided to lock your hair? I think I do. This was back in 2007. So this was like right after me graduating from high school, y'all. I graduated high school in 2007, and then I went off to college. And coming back from college, so that's like summer break 2008, is when I decided, okay, yeah, like I had enough of this. I had enough of this hair. I was tired of perming it. Like, it was just so expensive to just maintain. And aside from that, like, my older siblings had already started their loc journey years before me. So it was just like a no-brainer. Like, I was just like, when I get back home, I am going to get my locs done. And that is exactly what I did. So yes, that was my aha moment. I felt like I had done every hairstyle, you know, that was popping back in the day. The braids, micros, fish bones, and I had a bob. I did the shortcut. I was rocking that. I had highlights and blonde. I did all of it, and I was just over it. So yeah, that was my moment. Next question is, what method did you start your locs? I used the single comb coils. It wasn't double twisted. It was the comb coils where you just, you know, take the little comb and then you wrap it around the comb, and it's just, you know, it's a single coil. And that, for me, I feel like that is a preferred method I would want, you know, everyone to start their locs on. But it's cool, however you start it is how you start it. How old are your locs? Yeah, I know that. How many locs do you have? Is it the same amount that you started with? Honestly, I have never counted my locs. From the beginning of my journey, I've always heard that counting your locs was bad luck, or, you know, it might be just a myth, but I just never counted it. I never cared to. To me, it's like, why? Like, why do I need to know how much locs I have? It doesn't matter to me. So honestly, I don't have, I don't know how many locs I have, but I do know it's not the same amount that I have when I first started, because I did get some, I have a few fingers in here, and fingers are basically like when you merge more than one loc together. So as you can see, this one loc, there's 2 at the end. So this means that this was combined, 2 locs were combined together eventually. So yeah. What shampoo do you use or other products? Honestly, I use whatever's in my house at the time. I don't use a specific brand that I just love and, oh, it just makes my locks look so wonderful and this and that. No, I just use what I have at the moment. Yeah, I think in the beginning of my journey, not so more shampoo, but like as far as products go, certain products that I like lean to, but like washing my hair, like, whatever's in the house is what I'm gonna use. I have no specific shampoo that I use. Favorite beads or decorations. So now that my hair is this long, y'all, it's very minimal things that I do to my hair. Like it's either up in a ponytail or I have my signature bob, and that's it. Like it's very much. But back in the day, like when my hair is shorter, like shorter locks is just so much more. I feel like you can do with it. It's so much more manageable. I used to I was styling it every week. It was something different that I wanted to try. I used to keep I did, you know, always have lock jewelry in my hair, but I used to always have like a actual key in my hair. If I could find a picture of it, that'd be awesome, and I would insert it. But I gotta like really like dig and try and find it. But yeah, I used to keep a key in my lock, and then I would just, you know, go around. People will ask me about it. I'm like, it's the key to my locks. Like, you get it? Like, it's a key, the key to my locks, you know, the antenna. Our hairs are antennas, you know. Okay, maybe it was corny back then, but back then it was, you know, people were just like fascinated by it. So yeah, I had all type of locks jewelry, and for sure I did remember keeping that key in my hair. And I think it was a key to my, I don't even remember what, it was a key to some handcuffs. We're not gonna get into that. Next question is, are your locks dyed? They are. I don't know if you can see it that well in the video, but your girl, it's been a journey with this hair. So right now it's supposed to be a midnight blue color, but prior to that, I was trying to go for a honey blonde. I never got my hair professionally colored. Let's just begin with that. But prior to this, I tried to do like a honey blonde, and I did not like how it came out. I'm gonna start insert pictures and videos and all that. Y'all gonna see that. Anyways, and so I immediately wanted to go back to dark, and I just mixed like dark tint blue type of thing. And so that's why the front gives off a little greenish, and then the back, because I never colored the back blonde, it was, you know, still dark, and you can see like a difference in the shades. But yeah, I'm about to dye it again. Stay tuned for that. But yes, I have dyed it plenty of times. I've even done henna. Like I put in henna on my hair to lighten it a little. So yeah. The next question is, what personality model would your locks be? Personality model, like, I'm not really sure what that question means, but I would probably say like like now at, you know, it's very mature stage. It's like, you know, I'm giving you, you're gonna take what I give you, honey. Like, this is it. Like, this is how she comes, this is how she is. We're not doing anything extra. I just show up and she's here. Like, that's the motto. That is the motto. Maybe back then I was given more like super creative, super like, oh, who's that girl? Like, oh, okay, she's doing this with her hair again. Like, okay, yeah. Like, I was always like switching it up. But now it's like, honey, this is what you're gonna get, because this is what I'm giving. Okay. Any other unique things about your appearance, tattoos, or piercings? So as you guys can obviously see my 2 piercings here. I had another piercing that was right next to this one, but it accidentally came out, and I was never able to put it back in because it was still kind of fresh during that time. So I was trying to like change it with a totally different ring, and I didn't know the ring size, so that was a whole mess. But I'm sad about that. I may get it re-pierced because these were done in Tulum, Mexico, and this was years ago in Florida. So yeah, I also have tattoos. have a few tattoos like on my body or whatever, but yeah, those are my unique appearance traits. How many people do you know personally with locks? I know a few people. My sister, my niece, my brother-in-law, my oldest sister. So my older siblings, they all had locks at one point, and everyone cut theirs off except my oldest sister. So the boys, they no longer have locks. So it's just the girls that are locking it up. I'm sure I know people personally that have locks too. I have some friends with locks. Next question is, how have any employers turned you down because of locks? No, I've never experienced that at all. And I mean, if I did get turned down because of my locks, I didn't know. So nope. And that is about it with all the questions, y'all. So usually in these videos, people like to they want to know like some tips and tricks and, you know, recommendations on what they should do for their locks, and, you know, what you can do to try to, you know, make your locks flourish and everything. And honestly, this is my honest opinion on what you should do with your locks. Everyone's hair is different. We all have, like, you know, a different genetic makeup that produces different hair textures, different ways our hair responds to different things, different products, the way we manipulate our hair, like, it's all gonna respond differently, you know? Prior to me locking my hair, I had relaxers. I was doing perms. I was doing the Dominican blowouts, and my hair was long, but it was thin and it was weak, and it, you know, like it wasn't cute. It was long and thin, and it was just like, who wants to walk around looking like that? So yeah, I just feel like the best thing you can do for your locks is what you feel is best for your locks. Like, there is no handbook on this, because what could work for me may not necessarily work for you. So it's like, I can't be like, oh, don't wash your locks for a month because this will happen. Like, no, like, if you need to wash your hair every week, every 2 weeks, that's on you, honey, because you know your hair and you know what your hair needs. So therefore you're gonna care for your hair because you know, like, what's best for you. So that is my best advice when it comes to your lock journey. Just be patient, trust the process, and just embrace every stage that your locks go through. To me personally and honestly, I don't feel like I ever went through an ugly stage. People always talk about the ugly stage of locks, and I loved every stage of my lock journey. And so I'm definitely gonna show y'all some clips. If I can find someone, they were like really short, like, I'm gonna try and insert it because it's really gonna, like, you know, take me down memory lane. But y'all, like, just embrace the journey. Don't rush it. Don't try to mimic what you see out there or how other people's locks look, because that might not be, y'all may not have the same type of hair, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's great to be inspired. But just embrace what you have and just be patient with it and love it for what it is and have fun with it. Like, y'all, I done did so many things with my locks. I combed out, if you guys can see, like, the front half of my locks is shorter than the back. And that is because at one point I got bored. I got bored with my locks, and I combed out the front half of my locks. I combed it out. This was years ago. I combed it out, and I was wearing half wigs. I was getting it braided, wearing half wigs. I was wearing different things. And, like, y'all, you do what you want with your hair because it's your hair. Like, it's part of our expression of, you know, how we express ourselves, and really just, you know, it's your hair, y'all. Just do what you want with it, embrace it. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my locks. I want to, I don't know, should I stand up so I can see where it is now? Let's see. This is where my hair is now. It is above my butt now. Can y'all see that? Oh, well, I mean, it was above my butt, but right, I guess it's at my butt now. So yeah, that is it, you guys. Thank you.